You know, me like stress. I wish no this. Oh, me like stress. I mean like problem. Yeah, check the nurse there, so I check the farm up and everything case them let me inform me. If you see no doctor upon the wall, and if you see no doctor come upon the wall either. So we don't know. When you see that upon the wall, and if you see no doctor come upon the wall either. You know if you know for the one. You carry the pillar come, she.
You still not tell me nothing what the doctor them say. What the doctor them say? What happened to you? You been an accident and you not tell me. What the doctor them say? What happened?
Lou, the doctor said I have a surgical problem. You understand? I don't know what kind of surgical problem. If it's a minor surgery over, the guy, or what? You understand? That them say. Not more, so them examine me. Them just put me on drip. You understand? Yeah. And I said, I have buy Pampers. And the doctor asked me where them put me in a Pampers. Them say, I don't know, I'm doing people are dog in this. Understand? And my foot never hurt 1 week. I pack up my things and come out. Understand me? Yeah. So that. They don't tell me not yet. Hopefully by now and the week we done. We here.
But mommy, you have to wait. You can't say if your foot never hurt you, the guy you yard. You have to know what's wrong with you. You have surgical problem. Well, you don't know. You have to just ease yourself and humble yourself. Make the doctor them do what they do. You know your choice to stay there, but you can't do no better than now. So you have to just relax. You understand? Things are alright. Just relax until the doctor tell you the problem. Then you can make me know. I'm worried. Everybody worried. So you have to make me know.
Lou, good morning. I tell you something. I'm hungry from yesterday. You understand? I know nothing. Just call my doctor. It's like me can't eat. And yesterday the woman give me one food. And she put it down and she not give me no juice. So I clean it up this time. You understand? Thirst have kill me. Right? So I wait till Alicia come. So I'm going to buy 2 bottles of water or 3. You understand? Yeah. Can't bear this. You can't bear this. Sorry. Thank you. Thank God for life. Thank Him for peace that surpasses all understanding. Thank Him that I'm alive. Even though I'm still on agony. Because my poor bottom are going off flames. Understand? But God is to be praised. So me I try do the 1-2 before it shut down because this is going to come like some crosses. Understand? Yeah.
All right, morning. Father Epic, this is the girl who did text to pertain to an incident where happened to her mother in public. The situation go like this, because they make my daughter tell you fair part of the story because me the overseas. My sister came my mother go public Sunday. I think at the I just remember for the 29. She carry her go there, but it's a Sunday morning. She carry her go there because she have constipation. She couldn't defecate. So she carry go down public. She down public with her until about after 7 or 8 in the night before she get through. So them admit her and put her up on the ward that a Sunday night. Anyway, me talk to my mother Sunday night because me have the voice note them she send me. She a say she just a feel pain in her bottom. That's all she a feel. She can't manage the pain. Anyway, me tell her say they the right place is so alright. So Monday now, Monday morning now, call my mother. Never I get her, so I text her on the phone. So she listen to the voice note and she send me back a voice note. Monday morning, 4:30 a.m. I think. Yeah. And me and her did the attack and everything. And so she, alright, it's only that she feel pain, but she want to go home because the nurse and the doctor them don't used to treat her like dog shit. So she want to go home. Anyway, they attacked her and everything. The same Monday in the evening about after 2, a nurse called my daughter, which is my adopted daughter. The nurse called and said to her that who is coming down to the hospital to see my mother because she need to do an emergency scan. Anyway, my nephew baby mother go downtown to my daughter because she never have any service. So when she go down there to her, she tell her what happened. She left and she called my cousin who drive a poor box by Waltham taxi. So him drive go up at the hospital. Tell him say him come for carry her go to Portmore go do the scan. She need to do an emergency scan. Anyway, him reach there about some minutes to 3. Because when him get the information, him reach up there. So when him reach up there after 3 now, go up to the ward, tell them say him come for care. Him auntie go do the scan. They said to him that him cannot carry her because she have accident. So they must get an ambulance. So when him say okay then, where's the ambulance? They said there is no available ambulance. He should go and do the scan. But there's a nurse that gave him a number, said to him that he can call this ambulance, but it is $30,000 for the ambulance. If you carry her go to Portmore. At the time, the money wasn't there. So me now and my cousin that's here, we sent the money to my same little cousin that is Davian. We sent him the money through MoneyGram. So he went and he go pick up the money and he came back. When he came back now and went to the nurse and said yes, he has the money. Him call the ambulance. The ambulance is not available. So she give him a different ambulance number. When him do call the next ambulance number, the next ambulance I tell him $40,000. Anyway, I said this not look like it. This not look right because my mother need for their emergency scan. There's no nurse. There's no doctor on the ward to sign her off, and there's no available nurse. But yet still she's supposed to do an emergency scan to see what's causing her the pain. He was there anyway. A family member of ours knew a lady that worked at the public hospital, and we went to her. So she tell me to go to Patients Affair, where my adopted daughter went to. And when she went there and explaining the situation pertaining to my mother, the nurse saying to her, is what the nurses them always do on that ward. Them always over there telling patients to get ambulance for X amount of money when the patients are not supposed to pay for any ambulance, but they are going to go on until somebody sue the hospital because of them negligence. So she was there because I was on the phone while she was talking to the nurse. So I was overhearing what the nurse was saying to her. Anyway, the nurse said there was no available nurse. But how can there be no available nurse when she were assigned to a nurse on her bed? They left from there and they went back over to the ward. There is still no doctor on the ward to sign off my mother for go and do the emergency scan. There was an ambulance park up outside on the premises because I asked them to video the ambulance. Them that were there, they video the ambulance. We got the video of the ambulance, right? There was no available ambulance. That's what they keep saying. So if she need to do an emergency scan and there's no ambulance, all they got to do is let my daughter while the oxygen pole while laying in the back of the car while my mother lay on the back seat so she could have go and do the emergency scan. Anywhere back and forth, nobody now assist him. Them I run him off for the ward and all of that. Anyways, at the time I said to him, my daughter couldn't go on the ward because she never dressed appropriately. So I said to him, say, guess what? Carry her go up so she can get my mother a pillow and a fan and her Bible for me. So she can go up there when them come back, because maybe at that time there's an ambulance would be available. When they left and go home and they come back, when they came back around after 8, I think, or some minutes to 8, when my nephew went back on the ward, he saw my mom laying down on the bed, tied down. Both arms are tied down. She were asleep. He waked her up and he said to her, Auntie. And she said, yeah, yeah, yeah. And him said to her, I said, what am tired down for? Because all of this that was happening, I was on the phone with him. He was having the phone and video because he sent me a video with my mom at the same time, because I was on the phone with him and I tell him to video because he got two phone attempts to video her so I can see what's going on. They tie her both on the bed, bound her to the bed. When he asked her why them tie her down, she was like, them tie me down, them tie me down. So it's like they sedate her. I'm not sure. I'm just saying it because for somebody I spoke to, okay, kicking Auntie and well, you tie down the person. Then because my cousin was there asking her what all them tired down for, the nurse start cussing him and I go on bad pan the ward him to come off, when him come pan the ward for all of this and all of that. I was hearing is not of hearsay. I heard it from the nurse. So my mother said to him, do not leave her. Don't leave her. You understand? And the nurse was going on really upsetting at the background. So I have to leave her. So I leave there like 8:40 something, if not lie to be exact. That's when he left. And he come downstairs and I said to him, say, Bones, I don't like what them I do to my mother. I do not like it. Okay then. That happened. They left and they go home. While my mom still never get an ambulance to go and do the scan, the emergency scan. There was nothing there. She don't do the scan, no doctor, no nurse to sign her off, nothing. They go home. All right, Mr. to them, so reach up there back in the morning early, pray God that she alive. So only can carry her go to the CT scan. Before they went, one nurse called my nephew baby mother phone now and asks, is there anybody coming to visit the patient? Well, my nephew baby mother said to them, say, yes, we are coming, but I'd like to ask you a question. Why did you guys um tie down my grandmother on the bed? Hold on, Leisha, hold on. Why you tie down my grandmother on the bed? They said, that's what I call you to talk about. Leisha, hold on. That's what we call you to talk about. She said, okay, then she's going to be there. So my adopted daughter went there the Tuesday morning because they call her, my nephew baby mother, them call her like about 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning. And they say they need to speak to Shireen Scott, and Shireen Scott was not there, which is my sister. So my adopted daughter went. When she went, she said she did not see my mother on the ward. She did not see the fan. She did not see nothing at all. So me I said, this don't look good. My auntie was saying, maybe they move her from the ward to somewhere else. I said, no. I mean, I like how this look. Anyway, when she reached on the ward, them tell her to sit down. When she sit down now and go inside to the doctor office when them call her name, them are gonna say they are sorry. No, before it reached to that, she was on the phone. I said to her, keep the phone on so I can hear what the doctor said. Anyway, while she entered the doctor room, I only hear when the phone disconnected. So I recalled her back and I said to her, why you hang up the phone? She said the doctor said she hang up the phone, she can't depend on the phone. I said, all right, then no problem. Hang up the phone like the next 5 minutes after, like, you understand? she called me back and she said, Mommy, auntie pass off. I said, what you mean she pass off? She said the doctor said to her that he don't know what happened to my mother because she was okay last night, which was the night before. That was the Monday night. Him said she was okay, fine, kicking well and all right, but he don't know what caused the death. This look like a sudden death. So how could a patient be okay and in the morning you are gonna tell somebody that the patient died and it's a sudden death and you good guys do not know what killed her because she didn't do the scan. How could she do the scan when there's no doctor there to sign her off, no nurse, no ambulance, but only the ambulance that has money has a nurse? That you have to pay $30,000, yet still it was still not available. And it was a $40,000 one that was available. I don't understand this. So my mother died. The doctor do not know what killed her, but she died as a sudden death. Okay? Anyways, everybody just couldn't believe it because the video with my mother kicking well, I have the video, I have the voice note, I have everything on my phone. So they said she passed off, don't know what killed her, sudden death. Cut long story short, anyways, when my sister went back down there now, like the Tuesday evening, right? She went down there because she's supposed to go and collect my mother personal stuff because she got us some money in her handbag and stuff. So when my sister went down there, she did not take her ID. So she couldn't get anything. So she have to end up go back the Wednesday. When she go back the Wednesday now, she get her personal belongings, stuff like that. And she got a piece of paper to go visit, to go and see my mother body that it was in Browns. So yeah, we got a video of that and everything. Okay, they said to her she must come back within 7 working days for the death certificate or whatever. When the 7 days passed now, she did not go on the 7 day. She was going the day after that. They gave her the Monday, so she was going the Tuesday. Before she go, they called her and tell her that the whatever the cause of death is or the death certificate, it's not available. So anyway, she go there now like the Friday. When she went there the Friday and go there to the hospital, they are saying that they don't have no record of my mom being in the hospital. So there's no record there for her that she died in the hospital. Oh, you mean there is no record that my mom died in the hospital? The guy that's supposed to pick up the body, which was Deuteronomy funeral home, he called them to about the body death certificate. They are telling him the same thing, that there was no record of my mom be dead on the hospital. So what am I missing? I don't understand. How can there not be a record of my mom on the hospital, but yet still she were registered there and were put on a ward for pain that was never viewed by a doctor nor anything, but yet still a nurse gave her an injection? You have no record of my mom admitted in the hospital, so there was no death certificate because there is no record. So that kind of triggers something off of my head now, because how can you not have a record of a patient that admitted on Sunday, died Monday, a strong hearted patient that died on Monday, and you guys have no record? So we're not going to get an autopsy, so we cannot know what the cause of death. Because in my opinion, my mother did not die natural causes. She did not die by natural cause because she was okay. She was only having pain in her bottom because she couldn't defecate. And the doctor do not know what killed her because she was out the night before she died. And then they do not have a record for my mother and the hospital, but she died. So I don't know how I could get this out to the public, to tough time, to whosoever, because my mom.
Show breadcrumbs. I'm Kerchief there.